Thank you for using Photo Me.
Oh, not at all. Thank you for having me.
Make sure your face is within the red circle.
Paddington, there's a letter from Peru.
Dear Paddington, it's your Aunt Lucy. She's gone, and we have no idea where she is.
If you ever get lost, just roar.
It's not as if we can drop everything and fly to Peru.
To inflate your life, Jackie.
I didn't mean now, Paddington. Welcome to Peru.
Your aunt seems to have set off into the dangerous jungle.
Aunt Lucy would never give up on me. We have to find her.
But the Amazon is quite... large.
Excuse me, sir. Is this boat for hire?
It is your lucky day.
Paddington, what are you doing in there?
This family stays together. We'll find her, Paddington.
This way. Thank you. Just round this corner. Never touch this plant.
My name is Michael Morley, and I'm here to review Paddington in Peru. Directed by Douglas Wilson, starring Ben Whishaw as Paddington, Hugh Bonneville, Ben Miller, Antonio Banderas, Julia Walters, and a lot of others. This is the third film in the Paddington franchise, and this is a newly directed movie by Douglas Wilson, originally directed by Paul King, who did the first two, which I thought were just absolute phenomenal, delightful films. And I thought, wow, Paddington 2 is going to be really hard to beat. It is going to be so hard to beat. I gotta say, this is a really decent follow-up. And I was worried because it's a different director, his first feature film. He's done a lot of short films and stuff like that, but this is his first directorial debut for a feature film. It doesn't miss a beat. Paddington goes to Peru to try and find his missing aunt. Now, this is a bear that had raised him when he was a little baby, baby cub. He goes there to try and find her. And it's just a beautiful, family-friendly movie. It's a good time, great movie to start for 2025. Usually January is the month where they just dump really crap movies. I'm so happy to say that this is actually a really, really good film. Doesn't really feel inferior to the Paddington movies. Would people ask me, is it better than the first two?
Large.
I don't know. I think it's on par. I would say right now, Paddington 2 is my favourite. I just think Hugh Grant's performance in the second one was just... he absolutely stole that movie. I feel like him not being in this one, that was the one thing I missed, was not seeing Hugh Grant in Paddington in Peru. I wish Hugh Grant was in this. Other than that, Antonio Banderas does a fun job playing this sailor that owns a boat that takes them down to the mission to find where his surrogate mother is, trying to locate her. And a lot of adventures with Paddington, and kind of like a childhood Indiana Jones themed moment where he has to get a map and find his location and things that are happening along the way. It's a good time for kids. You know what you're expecting. If you didn't like the first two Paddington movies, of course you're not going to really get into this, but I think any person, it's for all ages. I think family, you know, your grandparents, your parents, kids, everyone will love this movie. I even liked the new actress that plays the wife in this movie. They had an original actress that was in the first two movies, Sally Hawkins. She is not in this. They had a new actress come in to replace her, and I gotta say the new actress is likable. And I've seen her in movies before. This new actress that plays the wife, she just blends in. She's not annoying. She's not like that replacement where you get really annoyed, where you just notice that it's not the same actress. She doesn't try to be over the top. She's just natural, and she just fit in like a glove. I really feel like all the other cast members around, like Hugh Bonneville, is just always, just him and his relationship with Paddington is always the dynamic duo. Paddington is the plucky comic relief, and Hugh Bonneville is the straight man that's just sitting there having to deal with his antics. It's like a brotherly relationship. They're like father and son, but brothers at the same time, so it's a beautiful relationship. Would I say that it can be a bit cringy at times? Yes, but it's a child movie, it's a family movie. Other than that, it's one of the most consistent franchises that we have right now. It's been 3 movies, and not one of them has been inferior. They've all been good follow-ups. And it's been a phenomenal franchise, a phenomenal trilogy. 10 out of 10.
What are you, bear?
Aunt Lucy always says you can take the bear out of the jungle, but you can't take the jungle out of the bear. That was close. It's called a hard stare, Mr. Hunter. And it's for when people have forgotten their manners.